What's going on, everybody? This is Phil from Millennial Money Gains, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we got a very special one for you. We have found a dividend stock that has super high growth in its dividend and also is trading what looks to be at a decent discount right now. So without further ado, if you guys are hyped for this video and are hyped to find out which stock this is, then please make sure you go and smash that like button. I really do appreciate that. It really does help out the channel. Also, if you want to join the family, we post here every Sunday and every Tuesday. And once in a while, I will throw in an extra video at the end of the week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. We post videos just like this one where I do stock analysis on different dividend stocks. Or you guys can follow my dividend journey where I show you my personal portfolio. And you can follow along to the road to $100,000. Now, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. So, the stock we are talking about today is the Home Depot. Yes, this obviously has been a growth stock of last year, of this year. It has just killed it. But let's talk a little bit about the company. So, the Home Depot engages in the sale of building materials and home improvement products. Its products include building materials, home improvement products, lawn and garden products, and decor products. The firm operates through the following geographical segments: U.S., Canada, and Mexico. It offers home improvement, installation services, and tool and equipment rental. The company was founded by Bernard Marcus, Arthur M. Blaine, Kenneth Gerald Langone, and Pat Farah on June 29th in 1978. And is headquartered at Atlanta, Georgia. So, just a little backstory of the company. They have been around since 1978, and we built the Home Depot for them to provide them with products, services, knowledge they need to create the homes of their dreams. Decades later, they're still the number one reason we wear orange apron. Our story, now almost 40 years old in the making, is also theirs. So let's hop right into the stats of the Home Depot. So it looks to be down about 7.6% in the last month alone. Over the past year, it has risen. It's up about 18% still, but it seems to be trading at a decent multiple, and we're going to hop into that exactly. So we will hop right straight into the dividends, give you guys the dividend stats because that is what we are all here for. So dividends on Home Depot. Once it loads here, we will finally get that dividend out for you guys. So, dividend yield of almost 2.4%. They have a payout ratio of 44.14%, which is awesome. They have 5-year dividend growth of 18.27%. Also very amazing to get that extra dividend growth over the next few years. And it looks like they are going to be able to continue this 5-year dividend growth to make it even better. So they have dividend growth for the past 13 years, and they pay a quarterly dividend of $1.90 per share. Now let's hop right into the dividend history, just to give you guys a little visual about that. I'm really focusing on stocks in my portfolio now that have a huge dividend increase over the past 5 years, that are increasing their dividend by 10, 15, even sometimes 20%. But as you can see here, the Home Depot is a consistent uptrend in their dividend. And it started just 5 years ago at 89 cents, and now it added an extra $1 to that just 5 years later. So pretty good there. Now we are going to go over to the dividend growth aspect here. And it is rated just a C- on Seeking Alpha, even though their 1-year dividend growth rate is 11.38%. Which to me is very solid. Could you imagine getting almost an 11.5% raise every single year? So to me, that is definitely pretty good there. I don't know. I'm not so sure why they give it a C- on Seeking Alpha, but their dividend growth over 10 years is just over 20%. So very good there as well. Now we are going to go over to valuation and see where they are valued right now. They are valued at a D, so obviously this one does still have room to come down. But it is them and Lowe's are the two major players in this industry. And I think from looking at their stats, Home Depot is the better company in my opinion. And they both trade at a pretty decent multiple. So they Seeking Alpha did give them a D on their PE ratio, which is 20.51, where the sector median is just about 11.42. But like I said, they're the biggest player in the game, so you will have to pay a premium for them. Now let's go over to their financials and look at some of their numbers and their stats. Right, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at revenue growth. We're looking at PE ratio. We're looking at shares outstanding. We want to see those shares outstanding decrease and the revenue increasing. So right here we have revenue. Starting in 2018, they had just about $100 billion in revenue. And now 2022, they did $151 billion in revenue. So pretty good there. We see a consistent uptrend in that. So now we will take a look at their cash flow as well, because we need that cash flow in order for them to keep paying out this dividend, which is the whole reason we would be buying into this company in the first place. So net income in 2018, $8.6 billion, and 2022, $16.4 billion. They just about almost doubled their net income in just about 4 to 5 years or so. Now let's check out their balance sheet. This will tell us where the shares outstanding, and we will see if that's decreasing or if they're increasing that and kind of diluting shareholder value. We want to see that number come consistently down. So far with revenue and net income, we have seen 2 check marks with Home Depot. Now scrolling down here to total shares outstanding. In 2018, they had 1.1 billion shares outstanding. And 2022, just a little over 1 billion shares outstanding. So another check mark because they are buying back some shares and increasing shareholder value there. Now let's hop further into the financials and take a look at the rest of the company and the rest of the numbers. So they do have a market cap of about almost $331 billion, with that PE ratio sitting at 20.5. They have a price to cash flow ratio sitting at 20.06, which is a bit high in my opinion, and a little bit higher than what I usually go for. Revenue growth sitting at 14.42%, with net income of about $16.4 billion. They have gross profit of almost $51 billion. And they have total debt on hand of $46.27 billion, with total cash of $2.34 billion. Their free cash flow is sitting at about $11.6 billion, so plenty there to grow the dividend. So what do I think about the Home Depot as a whole? To me, right now, I am going to hold off. I am not going to be starting a position in here, just because right now I do see a lot of opportunities elsewhere, and this one is a bit overvalued for me, in my personal opinion, to get into. Now, I do understand you need to pay that premium in order to get into such a solid company like Home Depot in that industry, but for me, it is a little bit overvalued at this time. The thing that scares me the most is their total debt. Their total debt is pretty high compared to cash on hand. So that is something that kind of scares me a little bit. But if this price was to come down, maybe if it came down closer to the $300 range, or even if we could get it below that $300 range, then maybe I will be looking even closer into a position. But it did come down from highs of about $420 to now $327. So if we could get it around the $300 range, that is something that I will be definitely keeping on my watch list and keeping my eyes on. But until it comes down to that certain number, I will not be purchasing this stock just yet, because I do see a lot of opportunity elsewhere in many different companies that I've gone over on this channel. So that's going to wrap it up for me here. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure you smash that like button. I really do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Let me know what you guys think about Home Depot down in the comments. Let me know if you own any shares, if you want to own any shares. Just let me know in general. Also, let me know if you guys want to see any analysis on any other stock picks. Put them in the comments below. I appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date. We post here every Sunday and Tuesday, 2 videos a week. Can't get better than that. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.